So I'm continuing my journey of building no-code calculators in public. I am no longer doing it every day, but I'm taking you all through all of the processes I'm taking. So I've not built anything for about 1 or 2 weeks now, but I'm picking up today. And what I'm doing today is to begin the development of the site, to begin to design the site. In my previous videos, I showed you how I bought the domain. I bought the domain and I've connected it already to my name server in Namecheap. So I use my A2 hosting name server. Today I'm going to log into my A2 hosting account right now and create the domain, create the link, and then create a hosting space for the website, then continue with the design. So because MTN, they have these dynamic IPs as they assign when you're browsing. I always use VPN when I'm logging into the host. The reason is when I log in with a particular IP address and that IP address changes once I'm logged in, my hosting has a security feature that will log me out automatically because my IP has changed, and so the IP keeps changing every moment. So that is the reason I have to use a VPN, so I have a static IP address and I don't have to log in every now and then. So this is a hosting company I use, A2 Hosting. I already have a package with them that allows me host more than one website, so I'm just going to be adding this website to the other ones I have already. Okay, now I need to log in. As usual, I need to input my 2FA code. So I'll come to WordPress A2 optimized. Okay, so first I need to create a domain. So I'll come to domains, and create a new domain, and that will be NocodeCalculators.com. I need to uncheck this, submit. Now come over here and install. So I'll choose no code calculators I just created. Right, I'm done entering the details, so I'll just click install. If you'd like to see the first step I took, how I connected the name server with this, how I linked it in Namecheap, you can check my previous video. So there's none of the steps I've missed out. Every step I've taken is 100% documented. Okay, so most times this always come up, but that doesn't mean that the installation was not completed. Now I just need to log in. For the very first moment that you just created the site, this may come up, so you just click on advanced, proceed to NocodeCalculators on save, and I'll enter the details I put in while I was creating the account. So I don't need this launcher. I like to carry out the installation myself. I like to do everything myself. First thing I like to do is to uninstall plugins I don't need, like this. I don't need this. I don't need Jetpack. I don't need Site Assistant. I don't need WP Forms Lite. So I'm just going to check the three of them and come to here, delete, apply. Okay. So I already have a kind of stack of plugins I use. I just pick up one or two plugins from there. I'll just open up the list of plugins I already have installed on this site, so I can use it to guide my installation of plugin for this new site. Starting from the first, so this is one of the most important plugins which I'm going to be using for the calculators I'm building, calculator fields from the developer version. So this is going to be a local install. I'm going to upload it from my PC because it's not available. It's not available for free. So I think I have a copy of that in my my downloads. Of course, there's a free version of this that is available in the WordPress repository, but for the kind of calculators I'm going to be making, I'll be using the developer version, which costs about 99 euros. But the free one is quite good. A lot of things it can do. So this not secure is going to disappear in about 24 hours. Everything will be fixed. Okay. Next, this is a directory plugin I'm using for vetted giving. I'm not going to need that here. I'm going to need generate blocks because I'll be building this site with the generate press theme. I have a premium subscription, and that is what I'm going to be using for this site. So I'll just set generate block. Okay, something is wrong in my spelling. The next will be Google Analytics for WordPress by Monster Insights. Okay, I'm going to install this locally. I haven't created a Google Analytics account, a property yet, so I'm just going to skip the process of installing this. So next is GPay Premium, which I'm going to upload from my desktop. activate plugin. Next will be Microsoft Clarity. I think that will come really handy for this site, so I can see how my users interact on the website. Although I've not created the account for this on Clarity, I'll just put in the plugin here for now, and later on I would continue the process. SVG support, I would need is to be able to upload SVG icons on the site. Wordfence, this is one of the major plugins I install on all of my websites because it helps with keeping the site secure. So there are a lot of settings, a lot of things to tweak about it. I'll just go on to activate it now, but I'm not going to go over all of the settings because I can just export from one of my existing sites since it's the same settings I use. So I'll go to vetedgiving.com and export my Wordfence security settings. That is what I'm going to be using for this new site. My network is quite slow today. Okay, so I need to install. Let me just reload this. Yeah, so I need to install my Wordfence. So I'm done installing the license. Okay, I need to configure this. Download HT access. Continue. So for my settings, I'll go to all options. I'll do the same here, and I'll scroll down to import and export options. In this case, I want to export from here, so I just copy this, come to this, import and export options, and then paste in the code I got from there. Imports Wordfence options. Reload. The next for me to do is to ensure I have my two-factor authentication set up on the site. So I need to scan I'm scanning this with the Google Authenticator app on my phone, and the code I get, I have to enter it right here. Alright, I'm done with that. Next will be for me to obfuscate my login URL, and I think that is the last plugin I need to copy from this my other site. Okay, yeah, WPS Hide Login. So what I do with that is to change my default login URL from WP admin to any other text that I like. So that makes my login URL inaccessible to anyone that knows a site is WordPress, and that's very important because it reduces the rate at which people try to log into your site unnecessarily. So the default is login, right? That is the default that comes with this plugin I have installed, but for me I'm going to be using something else entirely. I'm done with that. The last plugin is Yoast SEO. Even though I'm not going to activate it because I don't want the content I have here to be indexed yet, I'll just install it and later on set it up. Alright, so I have my whole stuff set up now. My whole plugin stack is complete, at least for now. As I continue, I might add one or two along the line. The next is to look into my themes and ensure that I have the theme I'm going to be using. So first I need to install GeneratePress. And then I need to install the child theme of GeneratePress. I'm not going to be using just the theme, main theme. I need to use a child theme, which is downloaded on my PC already. There are some copies you can find online. So I would activate this and then delete most of the other themes. So I'm just going to leave this GeneratePress and this 2024 default WordPress theme. Turn on auto updates. Do the same for this. And my themes are ready to go. Now for this new site, I'm going to be using the same. Okay, what's going on here? That might have to do with catch. So let me check the setting of this. So this particular setting usually causes trouble, so I'm going to disable it, clear my site cache, and then reload this, and it's fine. Okay, so this is how my homepage looks now. I'm going to be using the same colors of the themes or the site I've built before. So I'm going to do some basic stuff today. Again, I need to export some settings right from here before I continue. Alright, I'll come to export. So I'll put that in my folder for this, and then over here I'll also come to GeneratePress, and choose file, import. Right, and I'll go back to my customizer. So again, I'm going to start from site identity to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Site identity, check. Layout, container, (1221) one container text, 8020 8020 padding, check. Header presets, current, full contained left, padding 4020 5020. Okay, mobile header on, branding type logo, and logo I need to select okay, so I don't lose track of what I've done. I'm gonna click publish and then move to primary navigation, 1023, float right, navigation drop down over, left, 1036 14 180, 1036 14 180. Okay, check. Secondary navigation, I think that's not so important, so I just leave it for now. Sticky navigation, stand off. Okay, off canvas panel, that should be about the same thing. Yeah, it is. Alright, sidebar. So I think I'm just no for this. So I was here, sidebar, content here. So I think I've gotten all of my settings basically the same just by importing that setting. So let me just confirm that the colors are the same too, and I'll just leave this for now. Alright, yeah, so the colors are basically the same. I might just also copy some CSS codes from this and put them here. And I'm done for now. So I need to delete this empty pages before an indexation begins by any search engine. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for today and continue building out the website later on. Thank you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see how I end up building the whole website and every other thing I do, please subscribe to this channel.